and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamila if you're new, and this is the final video in the series called Swedish Connecting Phrases. Unfortunately, I did not realize that part 10 of the Memrise course only has 4 phrases. So I figured after I finish these, I'll show you some of my favorite courses on Memrise. Because I used to use that all the time before Duolingo, and I'm thinking I might go back for 2022 because it has a lot to offer. So without rambling too much, I'm just gonna go through these 4 phrases and then take it from there. So the first one is in English, of course. I'm gonna start and then save in Swedish. That remains to be seen. So that remains to be seen in Swedish is det återstår att se. Det återstår att se. Next is could you tell me? Skulle du kunna säga mig? Skulle du kunna säga mig? And shall we talk about something else? Ska vi hellre prata om något annat? Eller något annat? Ska vi hellre prata om något annat? Or ska vi hellre prata om något annat? I tend to go back and forth between pronouncing things fully and then truncating things, just because I do listen to a lot of music and watch kind of TV shows, and that's oftentimes how you hear people talk there, but in a more formal setting you want to say the full word. So just something to keep in mind. And the last one, the whole course, and what do you think? Och vad tycker du? Actually, this one is och vad tänker du? I'm rewriting it. Och vad tänker du? But vad tycker du is also what do you think? So I hope you enjoyed this series. This is not quite the end, but if you're not interested in using Memrise, then I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought. But yeah, that was Swedish Connecting Phrases. I don't know if you can see that on there. And there's actually a lot of really cool courses on Memrise. I'm pretty sure that's how I learned any Swedish, because I was just listening to music and I pulled up a translation. It was actually Veronica Maggio's Snälla bli min was the first song I ever heard in Swedish, I think. Pretty sure. Or that I wanted to learn the words to, because I thought it was a love song, which it turned out not to be. But yeah, that was the first song that I heard that made me want to learn Swedish. I don't know when that was. Before that, I had actually started watching the Wallander series, which you would think is not a reason to want to learn Swedish, but it was actually pretty cool to see I don't know, that when the titles come on, it was the wording looked similar, but it was different, and I couldn't place the language when I heard it, and I was what is this? It's not German, and even though it had some sort of element of that, and I was does not seem like it's Dutch. So prior to that, Swedish wasn't on my radar, or Sweden as a country, really. Yeah, so a lot has changed since then. But anyway, like I said, I was going to show. So lately I've been learning Finnish, and there's plenty of Finnish courses on here. And since I've completed the Duolingo course, and it didn't really, I know stuff, I just don't feel as knowledgeable as I want it to be, or I expect it to be. So I'm going to go back and do the Memrise courses on here. Yeah, in Finnish. So there's also random things that I'm kind of interested in. So there's complementary medicine, herbs and stuff that are, I guess some things are what do you call that? Natural pain relievers. So instead of taking Tylenol, aspirin, or ibuprofen, I forget what you can take actually. I know turmeric has stuff, and then tea tree oil is good for cleansing. That's a cool course. I'm not finished yet. Even though I minored in Japanese, I never learned radicals, So like that's on here. There's a lot of like JLPT study courses, and I never studied for that before. That's pretty cool. And like here's some of the like early courses that I did in like Swedish. So one is like 100 plus Swedish adverbs, expressions, and more. And another one is like 400 plus Swedish verbs in present tense. So try to show that. But oh, I hope my screen was on when I did that. I think so, right? Yeah, and I found like a lot of Finnish stuff to like dig into. Like 200 plus Swedish adjectives. That helped me. Like, I don't know, like there's just a lot. Looks like there's more phrasal verbs in Swedish. I learned like Japanese idioms and stuff. Like, I don't know how long ago that was. Oh, and like there's like a business course. Like I did the business and like accounting things just for fun, like years ago, probably like 2015 or something. And like who knew I'd end up like wanting to study that, so that's pretty cool. I think this is going to be it for me, at least for a while, making like any Swedish language videos. I don't have any, like a whole lot more to do with that, but maybe like be on the lookout if you want to learn Finnish with me, or like refresh your Japanese with me. And I may even do like more Spanish stuff, because I did say I wanted to do that, but oh yeah, and there's like a Devanagari script course here too, because I was like, before the Finnish course came out on Duo, I was like interested in learning Hindi, and then I kind of got distracted, so that's on here. There's like a bunch of stuff. Anyway, this is not sponsored, by the way. I just I used to love Memrise, and then and it has like a leaderboard for the week, and I used to be super competitive, so I was like always trying to get like more points. But I genuinely just enjoy learning, so if you do too, be sure to check out Memrise, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.